today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 3 slices of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. We have in the center here, we have the Godiva Chocolate Cheesecake. Then we have a chocolate Tuxedo cream cheesecake. And then we have a chocolate mousse cheesecake. So we're going all chocolate, all cheesecake. These were $9.95 a slice. And we both noticed, at the end of the video, I'll have pictures, but the Godiva is supposed to have like a little Godiva chocolate square. We did not get one of those. So for our $9.95, we are missing the little square. That's okay. We probably wouldn't have eaten it during this video anyway, but it's supposed to be there for decoration, and we didn't get that. So I don't know if you don't get it when you take it home, or if the person who prepared them just forgot.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Because you know they're making them up, like putting the Cool Whip or the cream, or not Cool Whip, the whipped cream, all that stuff when you order them. So I guess they just forgot.
Which do you think we should try first?
I don't know. Probably the Tuxedo one, because it's not. Well, I don't know, because it's just not all chocolate. But
see, I'm thinking the Godiva is probably going to be the richest.
That's fine.
But then the mousse, I would think that would be really light. Why don't we try the mousse first?
That's fine. That's this one.
That's this one, yes. It is a chocolate mousse cheesecake, silky chocolate cheesecake topped with a layer of Belgian chocolate mousse. Can't get any easier than that. And this has like pieces of, how would you describe that? Like little slivers of chocolate all over the cover and the top.
They're bigger than shavings. They're like little, like chunks, but they're thin. This is very rich chocolate, for sure.
You know what though? I love it. I love everything about that.
It's really nice. If you get some of the Cool Whip, I keep calling it Cool Whip, but it's whipped cream. If you get some of that, it just adds an airiness to it. Probably by itself. Well, you silly goose.
No. I still had some in my mouth, so I added to it. Yeah, I added to what I already had. Don't you ever do that?
Yeah,
You
I do that
already
with Oreos all of it.
Yeah. He adds one cookie to another cookie. That's not what I mean.
No.
I mean,
you put a cookie in your mouth until you drink a milk.
oh, okay. Yeah, so see, that's what I did. I already had the chocolate in my mouth. I was adding to it.
It adds a creaminess to it. It lightens it up a little bit.
I really like the different levels of chocolate flavor. So there's a dark element in there, but then there's a lighter, like a milk chocolate.
It's still pretty rich though.
Yes.
But none of it's bitter.
No, it's rich. And that's what's unexpected for me, because it said mousse. I expected it to be
like pudding,
like a pudding, like a whipped pudding, and I didn't expect it to have so much heftiness to it, and it really is substantial. It really is.
Yeah, the
weighty
cheesecake is really. It's not dense, heavy cheesecake, but it is a denser cheesecake.
Yes.
I mean, denser than a mousse would typically.
Yeah, so I wondered, is that going to be all fluff, or is it going to be really filling? That's very nice. I like that one.
I think if you're a chocolate lover, you'll like that. So what am I trying next?
Well, if you're not a chocolate lover, you're watching the wrong video today. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be buying one of these if you weren't a chocolate lover.
Let's go for Godiva, since it's right here in the center. Godiva Chocolate Cheesecake. It is a flourless Godiva chocolate cake topped with Godiva Chocolate Cheesecake and chocolate mousse.
Tell you what, that little chocolate shaving on that first one, it is a little dark by itself.
When you get it all together, though, it really works well together.
Good. Yeah, there's like 3 layers to this, plus the crust at the bottom. And I think there's a little dusting of like a cocoa on the top.
I know. I feel like they left a lot out of their description.
That center layer, the lighter layer, is kind of whipped up almost like a mousse. And then the top layer is like a really thick, it's thicker than traditional cheesecake. It's almost like a a ganache or some kind. It's very thick.
That bottom layer is very thick.
Yeah. This top part though, it's like that right there.
Mm-hmm. At the bottom layers, it's like it's kind of like it's
what it is. It's a very, very top. I mean, it's just a thin layer right here. That thin layer right there, that is like a ganache.
I wonder if that's the same thing as at the bottom, because that bottom is like a.
But it said flourless cake.
Right.
No, similar.
Yeah, it is. How could you describe that? Like it's not a brownie texture.
No, it's almost. It's not. It's like a ganache. Like I said, it's like a really thick.
Well, I was gonna say
ganache.
fudge, but it's so much denser and thicker than fudge.
Yeah,
it's firmer. It's firmer than fudge.
Oh, see, I think it's softer than fudge.
Really?
Yeah, you can't stick a fork through fudge.
Yes, I can. I can do anything I want.
It's firmer though. This part though in the middle is very light and creamy, like this middle part is. I think it's good.
It is. It is a darker chocolate than the mousse.
It's definitely darker.
For sure. So even though we said the mousse had dark chocolate, I think that dark chocolate is mainly coming from the crust
and the slivers.
Right. This in the Godiva is actually coming from all the chocolate. It's a darker chocolate.
The center part is not as bad, but the whatever that top is, the ganache or whatever, that is a darker flavor.
But it's very rich. So just out of these two, which one would you choose?
The mousse. I like it a little bit sweeter and lighter.
That's me too. Yeah. I would choose the mousse as well because it still is heavy enough. It's going to fill you up, trust me. But it is sweeter than the Godiva.
Yeah, I think the Godiva is for more of the dark chocolate kind of level.
Yes, I think
our
so
son
too.
would absolutely love it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I wouldn't turn it down if somebody were to buy me a slice or anything. But out of those two, I would prefer the mix.
I would too.
So now it'll be interesting to see, once we had this one in the mix, which one do we pick. This is the chocolate tuxedo cream cheesecake. Layers of our fudge cake, chocolate cheesecake, vanilla mascarpone, mousse, and chocolate.
And I guess the chocolate's that top layer. Maybe that's what's on top of the Godiva is just chocolate.
This one is lacking the texture that either one of the first ones had.
It's not as dense and
this doesn't.
rich.
This is like a one note thing. Like you get one soft texture from top to bottom, and there's no difference in any of it. The cake is the same as the cheesecake. Is the same as the crust. It all just.
Well, the white part is a little thinner than the chocolate part as far as texture goes. But it's not, once you start eating it, it kind of all just blends into, I agree, kind of like a softer texture. It's not quite as dense as the other two. That being said, I like it. I don't think it's as rich either.
It doesn't have the flavor.
Yeah.
No.
It's good. And if you don't want something that's really chocolate, that would be a good alternative to, like, if you like chocolate but don't want all chocolate, that would be a decent alternative. But I think there's other ones that are like that too.
I think if you're a chocolate lover, you should go for the mousse.
Definitely.
If you're a dark chocolate lover, go for the Godiva. Especially if you like different textures. This, for me, would be, it's okay, but I would never order it. Like, I would never. It's not bad, of course. But if you're spending $10 on a dessert, well, let's face it, you're probably always going to pick what you like the best. Why, if you're spending that much, why wouldn't you pick your favorite?
Take a chance on other things.
But this one would never be my choice.
No,
out of all they have, this one, I mean, it's not like my last pick or anything, but this, I would just never pick this one again because compared to the other two, it's lacking that rich chocolate flavor. It's just, it is sweet.
It's good. It has more of a chocolate creamy kind of flavor than it does just pure chocolate.
Right.
Like the other two do. Yeah.
So I think our overall pick out of these three is going to be the mousse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
but like our son would probably pick the Godiva because he really loves dark
the
chocolate.
dark.
So,
but both of those, like I said, both of those have a different textural element in there. You get different, and you get different flavors in both of these. This one's just kind of a one-note piece of cheesecake. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've had any of these, you'll have to let us know your favorite. We still have another video to go from the Cheesecake Factory. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I have a whole playlist of cheesecakes and ice creams and stuff from the Cheesecake Factory. So you can go there if you're searching for a particular flavor. But we do have more to review. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.